Part one. So we're going to kind of recap at the end of all this. We're going to kind of recap over everything. Part one is up on YouTube. You can go onto the Observer's YouTube and click her playlists. And then it's Billy's Awareness / Exposures. But this is who we're talking about. Good screenshot. So this is Kirsty. She has gained considerable notoriety on this app due to her long history of making claims that have been found to be troubling, suspicious, and in some cases outright false. Over time, she has shared a series of stories about her personal life, many which revolve around sensitive and emotional topics that are typically hard to verify and equally difficult to prove. Among these are repeated fabrications, and a lot of these fabrications, when I say are repeated, goes along the lines of multiple kids' losses, dad's grape, serious illnesses, set up GoFundMe, pregnancy test was fake, she claimed a granddad essayed stillbirths, deaths, PCOS, stealing a phone in a ring. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So the claims of which... She claims that she lost numerous babies, and at the last time we done this, which was only a few months ago, bear in mind, the last time we done this, we was at a total loss count of young ones at around about 10 to 13. We are now at an astonishing total of 17 losses she has claimed in the last few years. Yes, it is. And given the frequency and the emotional weight of these assertions, many people have understandably begun to question the truthfulness of her stories. Beyond these deeply personal narratives, she also has been accused of other misconduct, including theft, with allegations that she has stolen items such as a ring and a phone. Now, that is actually on the part one, that she's stolen the rings and the phone. This is all being confirmed and clarified. As I said, you can find part one on the Observer's YouTube. I believe it's a 3-hour live. So sorry about that. And also, what is particularly concerning is that these behaviours appear to have started from quite a young age, from looking through all Kirsty's socials. Reports show that this individual has a long history of fabricating significant details about her life, with her pattern of deceit stretching back to her early years. One of the most distressing and controversial claims that she has made, as I've already stated, involves accusations of sexual abuse by her father, and according to Kirsty's, these alleged acts of abuse led to the birth of 2 children. Yes, Kirsty claimed 2 of these children were by her dad. However, many find it difficult to reconcile this accusation, as with the fact she continues to maintain contact with her father, as we will see a bit later on as we go on. Additionally, she has claimed that her father has custody of the children, though this claim too has been disputed. These inconsistencies have led to question I can't say the word. You know what I mean. The validation of her fucking claims. Which, let's be honest, of all the statements that she's made, it raises concerns about whether she is deliberately manipulating others. And I would say she's definitely manipulating others, 100%. Whether that's be accusations, attention, personal gain, whatever it may be, it's one or the other. Sorry, I'm very snotty. On another layer to this story is the way she has chosen to respond to incidents of violence within her family. Specifically, she sided with her partner in situations where her partner punched her grandmother. This decision to prioritise her partner over the family, particularly in this circumstance, had only fuelled further speculation about her judgment and motives. A lot of this you will see as go, like I said, I'll roughly go from halfway through the exposure. So as we know, Kirsty is no stranger to controversy, particularly online, where her behaviour and claims have frequently sparked debate. The internet has proven to be a fertile ground for people who seek attention through exaggerated or fabricated stories, and she certainly gained attention, whether it be positive or negative, through the narratives that she has crafted, created and lied about. The constant stream of deception that comes from the serious nature of her claims and her obsession with children have caused many to question not only her truthfulness but overall her well-being. Because I would definitely claim something is mentally wrong up here. Uh, Very wrong. In fact, I would put on another yes. This one again, unfortunately. So in today's discussion, we're going to be revisiting some of her most prominent lies that she has told over the years, including the claims. So this is trigger warning, including the claims, and they are as follow. The claims are baby loss, theft, family abuse. We will also take a closer look at her more recent behaviour, exploring whether her lies have escalated or changed over time by reviewing certain events that happened before. Hopefully we can better understand on her toxic behaviour, but I will highly doubt that we will understand it. Even I struggle to understand. But it does raise question as could this be an underlying mental health issue contributing to her action, or is it simply the case of compulsive lying driven by a need of attention? I mean, that's the question I've got. But moreover, what does their fascination with babies and childlike behaviour reveal about her psyche? Do you know what I mean? Like, why such the obsession there? I don't understand. So, I don't know if to go for the right. Fuck it. Let's go into the files and start with some of the older. Right, we're going to start with some of the older videos. So I'll flip the camera in a minute, and I say she'll be off screen. She won't be off the screen because she'll be flipped. So I'm not going to go all the way back to the beginning with this woman because the first time we did this, it did take us 3 hours. I totally agree, Susan. The very first exposure did take 3 hours. I don't have the 3 hours and then a further couple of hours to obviously catch up. So I just want you to bear a few things in mind here. As I've listed earlier, just a few things to stand out, like so many births. So there have been multiple births that she's claimed to have had for a woman with PCOS. Mother and husband, yes, it is. It is. About the dad who done that to her, apparently when she was younger. Illnesses, set up a GoFundMe to con, when I say serious illnesses, she said she had cancer, by the way, and she was dying. Just to catch up on that. The GoFundMe, I believe it was a wheelchair or something like that she conned. It was something to do with some illness that Kirsty had. And the pregnancy test video. Now, I don't know if you remember that pregnancy test video. So that actually turned out to be an ovulation test. Now, if you remember, she got millions in views on that video. Now, that video paid for a mini honeymoon to Devon and Cornwall, was it? Wherever it was that they fucking went. I mean, and like I say, there's death, births, PCOS. Like I say, it's going to be a big trigger warning for a lot of you, and I would advise for you to leave now. If you can't at Cornwall, there you go. Cornwall's the place. If you can't handle this sort of stuff, because it is going to be intense for some of you. Some of you probably ain't going to be able to handle the nature of the conversation. So if it is, I advise you to hit the cross right now. Right, so right, so obviously we know, so she claimed to be trans at one point. She's claimed to lose multiple babies. A partner punched her down. How many kids does she really have? Because I know that's always in question. Her partner we know is an adult baby. She has stolen ring and phones. So I'm just gonna start from here because this is back in August, I believe. So this is August. So this is 2 different dates, 2 different amounts of kids. So we're going to start roughly halfway from the very first exposure, okay? So that's where we're going to lead from this. Let me just take the screen off. Flip the candle. There we go. Has it flipped? Yes, she has. Oh, I've still got a face on screen. There we go. Right. So, of course, we're going to start halfway from the first exposure. As I will repeat again, for those of you that want to watch the 3-hour YouTube exposure, it's The Observer. You click her profile, click playlist, it's Billy's Awareness. So, obviously, as I've stated, Kirsty lies about kids, so this is just a quick idea. and a quick draft. And we will catch up to with what she's been doing. I have got some notes to catch up on and some videos to play. Trigger warning yet again. I don't know if that shows for you. Happy anniversary to my gorgeous boyfriend, Nathaniel Collins. We've been through ups and downs, but always stayed together and had 3 amazing kids. Can't wait to spend the rest of our lives together. I just want to reiterate, by the way, today's our anniversary as well. Of course you can, FYP. So today, has anyone seen a post today about being it's their anniversary and then being together so long? Well, I think we can all look at the date there. It says the 19th of May 2020. Yeah, if anyone wants to screen record or whatever, you don't have to ask. You're more than welcome to do what you want. I'm always calm doing a screen recording. So we've been through amazing and have 3 amazing kids. So this was the 19th of May 2020. This was 2019. So 2020, happy anniversary to my gorgeous boyfriend. Happy 7th anniversary to my beautiful, gorgeous, handsome boyfriend. We might not see eye to eye all the time, but we always make up in the end. You've been my one and only since the first day we met, and you will always be my one and only no matter where you are. You'll always be the one I will never move on from. I will always be here for you no matter what you need. Never be afraid to ask for help. We've had 7 beautiful children together, even though half of them are now angel babies. Well, I'm sorry, 3.5 can't be angel babies, love, because, you can't half a 7 with humans, unfortunately. You can't have 7 humans and put them in half. It doesn't work like that. Even though some evil people took our 2 beautiful boys away from us, they will always be ours and always be a part of you. No one will ever truly know how I feel about you, and neither will you, but words are never enough to express what you really mean to me. I love you from the bottom of my heart and soul, and you are forever tattooed on my heart, and it will remain that way long after I'm gone. Never again will I find someone like you. I can't be asked to read all the lovey-dovey shit. It makes me feel sick. So, remember the year later, 1 year later, 19th of May 2020, happy anniversary to my gorgeous boyfriend Nathaniel Collins. We've been through ups and downs, but have always stayed together and have 3 amazing kids. Can't wait to spend the rest of our life together. Here's to another 8 years. Well, what one is it, love? Because I know a lot of people, right? I know a lot of people that have lost kids. And I know it's a horrible situation. If I couldn't imagine even I would never be in that situation because I don't want kids myself, but I could never imagine being in that situation. But even if you did have angel babies, you're not counting them in as well a year later. You've forgotten about them all of a sudden. First one looks manly. So the first one would have been roughly not long before or around about that she wanted to transition. Yes, it wanted to transition. It did have a trans phase. Sorry to hear that, Sabrina. Like I say, this is triggering for anyone, so for people that can't handle it, then I would suggest not watching. It is hard. So on the 14th of July 2022, let me make sure my thingy's on, just in case no messages pop up. There we go. Right. Kirsty Collins wasn't going to post this, but I had an email today about it and felt like I need to. Happy 16th to my firstborn daughter Emma. For adoption and privacy purposes, I have to cover her face, and this is the only picture I have of her. I've been told that she does know about me and would like to get in touch, but it's my choice. I haven't even told my family, but they will find out once this is posted. Enough questions. This has been an ongoing emotional day for me, but I've hidden it well. A million emotions going through my head right now, and I need time to process things. My baby is now all grown up as well as her brother. I haven't heard about him yet. He's not quite 16. But that's a different story. Just now, I do love you, Emma, but I need time to think things over. Happy birthday, darling. Now, let me tell you now for a fact. So, my mate who lost her kid, and she lost her kid due to... She chose her partner. To be quite frank with you, my mate chose her partner, right, over her kid, and she lost her kid. But this screams to me very odd behaviour, and it always did scream. So there was another child, remember? So that's just what's that? 7. So she claims 7 in the second one. Let's go off that number. That's another one. That's 8. Just bear that in mind. That's 8. Yeah, I thought she was 30. So she is 30 this year. She claims her dad essayed her when she was younger, and she gave birth to 2 children at the age of 12. I just see that comment there, but I just thought I'd reiterate that for you. And this is obviously the other made-up child. Look. What's so funny? How old are you? 27. So you're 11 years old when you had this child. Yeah, it's a long and painful story that I'm not willing to discuss. Yeah, look. It's there right in front of you, Hans. Because, I don't like doing things without some sort of proof or fact, yeah? But it's right there. So there you go. Things without some sort of proof or fact, yeah? But it's right there. So there you go. Just took tea. So that's that. So like I said, I've only taken you halfway through the first exposure, but it's just to help you all catch up to know what this woman's like and what she's about. This was 2016, this one. So this is another lie. So you just get a reiteration of what she's like. My life hasn't been the best in the past and I lost connection with my dad and stepmum. I've had fights with my mum and nan, got put into foster care. I lost connection with my nan, but good riddance to her. I beat up my baby sister Hannah and been in so many fights because I cannot control my anger, and I've been on and off with my wonder boyfriend. I think it's meant to be wonderful boyfriend because of everyone, especially my nan kept getting involved. But all that is going to change, and hopefully by the new year I will move on and have a better life because I have contact with my dad again. Remember, this is the dad that she socially claimed SA'd her. Now, for these claims, like, I'm not going to go into great detail with the dad SA'ing her and that because I did do that in the first life and I nearly got a chop. But you can watch, like I say, on the first exposure. But she claimed her dad SA'd her. As you've just seen in the previous thing, she had her first kid at 11. Well, this is because she was blaming her dad of doing what he done, right? I love my brothers and sisters and I'm living with my mum again and love her and will start showing it more often. I have the most wonderful and caring boyfriend, fiance in the world, and we have our first beautiful baby on the way, and hopefully me and Nathan can make a better future for a man that dresses up as a baby. Is Dad aware she said that? Yes. It caused a lot of issues back then. I'm on the understanding it caused a hell of a lot of issues, and rightly so, when someone's being accused of that stuff. I mean, I don't know if it's true and I don't know if it's not true, but the dad's categorically saying it's not true. And judging by Kirsty's stories that I've known in the past and what we've already been through, she is a natural born liar, and I do believe it's for attention. Right, so you ready for this one? So this goes back to the kid loss, right? No, she went through a trans phase, Elisa. So this was 2019, the 14th of March. Happy second birthday to my firstborn baby boy, the most handsome, beautiful, gorgeous, laughable, cuddly boy in the world. Words cannot express how much I miss you and wish you were here with me and Daddy every day. But your memories with us will be with us. Oh, sorry, Pat. Yeah, your memories with us will still be with us. Yeah, be with us until you're old enough to understand why you were taken from us. You were my pride and joy when you were born, and I didn't think I'd ever love someone else unconditionally as your daddy. But you came along and proved me wrong. One day I'll be able to tell you why you didn't grow up with us and why you live somewhere else, but I will never truly be able to tell you how sorry I am. You are my everything, little man, and I am so grateful that I just got to be the one to bring you into this world. I'm just sorry things got in the way. Be good for us, and we'll promise we'll never give up hope that one day you will come and find us. That one day you will come and find us. Fuck off. You abandoned, neglected it, whatever you want to call it, and you hope the child comes and finds you. I hope the child never wants anything to do with you, in my opinion. But child's going to do what child wants to do. It's his life. And then she goes on to say, I love you so much. Firstborn. So yet again, I'm glad, yes, firstborn. So words are very important on here. Sorry to the Discord, your messages will show up at the top because I am currently on the app. But this states here, 2019, 14th of March, it's her firstborn. So I'll just leave that there just for those of you that find me reading Kirsty more dyslexic than her. But this is where she claims happy second birthday to her firstborn. Now, let's just bear in mind. There's another one, 2022. Yeah. She had it when she was 11. There's another one. 2020, and they're all different. They're all toting up different. There ain't at all a JoJo. She has one child. The child is not with her nor in her care, and best of. And one child is one child only, clarified and certified. She only has one child. Is your name Alex? Sure, I've seen you before. No, my name's not Alex. I'm Billy. You probably have seen me about on here before because my mouth fucking runs wild with itself. Trust me, I'm worse than half of those cunts. So yeah, we got to the one where she had been through the past. And this is how we kind of figured out that she had one child. So her firstborn, second birthday, which would have put it roughly 2017, end of 2016, right? 2022. Wasn't going to post this and then had the email, yeah? So that's how we can tell, literally, all the lies and the way she's gone. She only ever had one kid. So she lied about the rest, yes. Yes, Soph. She's lied about them all, as I've shown some of them, just to reiterate. And they both said, they have two children. If they have one, they don't. They don't have two children, that is a fact. She claims that they had two because, well, she claims that she was SA'd by her dad. Firstborn was a girl. Yes, it said the firstborn was Emma, if you remember correctly. See, this is why I always ask you to look and read carefully or listen carefully in it, because it all makes sense, like, to their fucking lies. Do you know what I mean? Sophie, you frozen in the box there? Is she frozen? Sorry, let me just check it. Let me just check with these guys.
No, someone's asking about the name of that person that came in my box and stuff, but I've just tried logging on with a phone, but it's not logged in, and obviously the inboxes are on here.
Right, okay, sorry, sweet. I just didn't know if you're having difficulties.
I'll just drop out and then I'll come back.
All right, so it's no worries.
Right.
So what was all that shit with the pregnancy test a few weeks back? How can she lie about that? So the pregnancy test, which you're actually talking about, was the ovulation test, which was here. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? Yeah? This video, obviously this was off another account because she privated hers. So this video of hers, this was Kirsty, like, just think this is Kirsty's original page. It's not Peaky Blinder, but just imagine it's Kirsty's original page. I think her views at about 2.5 million on that video, which would have roughly paid her. So qualified, roughly 500,000 views will give you about £200, let's say. There you go, 3.2 million. So a qualified 500,000 views give you £200 roughly. Take away the conversion, give or take 20 quid. So just bear that in mind. That's for every 500,000 views, qualified views. That's because it went through a trans phase. So this is the pregnancy test. Look, there you go, look. To identify, like, you know, it's one of those, it's not quite a pregnancy test, is it? If we're going to be real, it's not quite a pregnancy test. It was so nice to her past. She's an absolutely awful human being and the mouth of a navvy. Well, we will get round to that. Is it Lee? So there you go, ovulation test. So that's just a little thingy for you. So I just want to keep you briefing. Obviously, you would have heard me say her partner dresses as a baby and she's admitted to wearing nappies. Now, all this is true because, yeah, again, I don't like lying to you because don't lie. There's Kirsty in her nappy, so she does wear nappies. You can see it there. Hello, sweet. So she wears nappies. She has a reborn. Oh, did I say about a partner? Just very quickly. I can't show that too long, sorry, but I can show that one. This is her partner. That's Kirsty feeding him there. As you can see, that's her hand. Believe it or not, we only fell into this rabbit hole because of this. We found out as an adult baby, we was watching him, and we fell into this hole. The fact she found the exact boxes, I mean, I knew it was fake. It's just a case of searching. I mean, I got a lot of messages in this process. Oh, and this is a few of her other things that she's posted about, like her aunties and stuff like that. So this, right, this, I wanted to point out, she claims this was her sister's grave, right? Now, one, she also claims to have a lot of money. So one, why is it like that? Pick up J Dubs for sending out the subscription. And also, why does the stone say welcome? Like, why did she put a thing saying welcome on it? Like, so she put little sister, Angel sibling, rest in peace. Aunt, grandparents. So I'm assuming she's saying this is a sibling that passed. This was. You saw the baby video the other day, yeah. I mean, it's not nice, is it? It's not nice. Let's be honest. It's horrible to look at, and it's being normalised. It does look like a drain cover, right? J Dubs can't find you, but thank you, Alex says. Big up, J Dubs, you little legend. So there she goes. I don't know why she had to put her hand in it, and you know. And then, of course, she went missing off live for a little bit. She didn't come on after baby loss. I think it's about 2 or 3 weeks. And then she reappeared all of a sudden out of nowhere. She started getting angry. People that now ask questions about it typically get blocked. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through a lot of things because there's a lot of triggering personal conversations in the mix of it. So I just want to point out their birth certificate, not the birth certificate, the fucking marriage certificate that really, really made me laugh. And I'm going to zoom right in, and please, someone tell me they can spot the mistake. Now, this is an actual birth certificate. They spelt it wrong originally. Fucking not birth. Fucking, what do I call it? Wedding certificate, sorry. But as a zoom out for you, this is a marriage certificate. There you go. Nathaniel. Yes. Nathaniel James Collins. Nathaniel James Collins. Nathaniel James Collins. Nathaniel Collins. Nathaniel. So that's just that. She uploaded that herself. So we did nothing wrong. And just to reiterate, yes, I said she has reborn dolls. So this is her reborn doll. It sits in that Moses basket there, which there used to be normally a black sack of rubbish sitting there. He looks 35. Do you know what? I look at a lot of people and think, fuck off, are you younger than me? Do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't look young, but I don't look fucking old either. But there you go. That's her with her reborn. Like, it's fixation. Like I say, it's fixated. She looks like she's just done something wrong, doesn't she? Anyone ever seen the film Monster? That's what she looks like, Charlize Theron. She looks like the one that plays Monster, doesn't she? Do you not think? I do. I think so, anyway. And believe it or not, that was one of my comments when mothers turn to murderers. Right, I don't think I can show this, right? I'm going to show you this at a quick glance, so please keep your eyes peeled on the screen. You have 5 seconds. This is your 5-second warning. I'm going to count down, show you, and then swipe off because I can't show you all of this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did you catch the photo? I had to show it like that for a reason. Sorry. Man's got Huggies on, in other words. Man's wearing Huggies. Right. Well, that was just a day in the life of hers. This was a long-ass message. What did she write in this? I don't know if I can read this one. So she hadn't been on eyes are bleeding. Right. So the next one. So she posted a post and it says, My mental health is beginning to fall for the first time since 2022. The amount of messages I wake up to daily telling me how my life is, they know my life better than I do. The amount of messages I get telling me that I'm male, I just need to accept that, or I need to stop pretending I'm a girl. You weren't essayed. Stop making up stories. Does no one realise how simple words can take toll on people? Nobody truly knows what I have been through. Nobody was there in my childhood. Therefore, nobody is going to tell me what I did and didn't go through. None of you get to say what is true and what is a lie. I'm a person who has been through hell and back. The only two people who know truly what my life was like was my sister and my nan. The reason I spoke to Maya again was when my son was born, because they wormed their way into our lives again, and my mum was too stupid to realise and noticed that I was still scared, but still got a good hiding. Still got good at hiding it, sorry. Bear in mind, she said previously that we've seen she gets on well with the dad. They both had emotional grip on me and had me thinking that I wasn't a good mother. I was told that if I didn't put him in care, then they would do to him what they do to me. They would do to him what they do to me. So what's your mum done to you, Kirsty? I also have PCOS, and at the time of being diagnosed, I thought that meant I was supposed to be a boy, so I went on T for a month until I looked into more and learned that it was normal in women, so I stopped taking it. I've already spoken to my doctors, and all the effects of T would not still be in my system. So yes, the facial hair is from PCOS. I was born a female and I'm still a female. I have miscarriages and one stillbirth. Well, we already know that's a lie because we've previously just seen that, haven't we? People will never have the right to tell me what my body has been through until you have lost a child. You have no right to make comment because it physically and emotionally hurts. The pain of knowing you will never hold your child or hear them laugh. You will never know the physical rip it has on your insides when you hear the words, sorry, there is no heartbeat. What I choose to tell people online is my choice in business. You are not entitled to know every detail just because I choose to tell people. If I don't want to tell you further details, then don't push me. Respect my boundaries and focus on my own life, and focus on your own life, and leave me alone to live mine. So that's another one just to prove there that that's from Kirsty's video herself. So let me just zoom out because the writing was small. I had to zoom in. So that's from Kirsty's video herself. No, don't. Sometimes I feel like I get severe dyslexia. And I don't. It's because of how much information, and because I'm seeing it through double screen. It throws me off track sometimes. Honestly. Honestly, my life isn't always that easy as a streamer, you know. So anyway, obviously there was comments on there saying, I get it, if you're going to be an advocate for PCOS and fibromyalgia, you need to educate yourself a little. I'm currently researching as much about conditions as I can, I promise. So basically, she doesn't know fuck all about her so-called own condition. This was another post that was posted. So Kirsty posted this on the 19th of the 8th. This is what I'm saying, like, not the peace sign. Fuck off, you lot. Right. So, here she goes. A day late, but yesterday marked 4 years since she began a mission every day. Mummy and Daddy love you, Dylan Noah. Another child, another new name. Just bear in mind, this was this year, so this would have took us back to 2019. So that's when she's claiming this was 4 years. But we've just been through that at the very beginning, and we have seen already that's total bullshit. This was never mentioned on any of the, like, do you know, memorial posts, so to speak, like remembrance posts, I suppose. What's this one? And then she's claimed that she fell over. There was a load of shit. She's obsessed with this bloke. She's absolutely obsessed with him. She has a fake account of him too. I said, Daz someone? Yeah, Daz Black. She's obsessed with him. There were wedding dresses. What else is there? So she was selling her wedding dress. Poor Daz. I know. Imagine having that for a fucking stalker. So obviously Kirsty was selling her shit on Vinted. I don't know why her vinted bio is that. 26, have kids, 5 living, 5 angels, and a small business selling homemade printed t-shirts. Well, actually, Kirsty, you say that's a total of 10. Well, we've counted actually over 17, hun. So, you know, so this is... So I think I've kind of proven from back then that she's a fucking born liar. Like, just to give you a rough rounding of what she's like, I think you'll know pretty much what she's like. Oh yeah, her Twitter, just to reiterate, so she has a Twitter, a spicy Twitter, which she has an OF as well. I can't show you this bottom one, but just to reiterate, right? So it's like her thing. And her Twitter is actually in her actual child's name. The child that she has actually got, the only child that's alive and has ever been around, it's in his name. Her Twitter is in her child's name that she's promoting all this on. That's what this is. That's not normal. Jesse B is the Twitter name. His name is... Thank you, Danny. Cheers, sweet. So, does he ham sandwich? Don't. I've seen its ham packet and it's minging. Like, it's minging. Like, I've seen more of this girl than this girl has. It's unreal. So, right. Sorry, it just took me back to the Healy saga. So this was on the 23rd of the 9th this year. Let's just enlarge it. So I was absolutely humiliated earlier. I was coming out of the toilet cubicle when Karen came towards me, shoving me back, saying, "This is the ladies' toilet. I don't want your sort in here with my child." I said, What do you mean by my sort?" I said, I'm a girl. She said, "Yeah, right." Then shoved her hand down my trousers to prove it. She did not shove your hand down your trousers this woman did not shove her hands down your trousers, Kirsty, to prove it, did she? Because that would be SA, wouldn't it? She then said, "I'm so sorry. I thought you were a trans because I saw your beard." I said, "I'm a girl. Next time, believe me, you nasty bitch. Oh, by the way, there's no such thing as trans." So Kim's white. So Kim White, I've been to the police, so I hope you have the day you deserve. I'm sick of being treated as an outcast just because I can grow a beard as a woman. The trans community has given more women with PCOS a bad name, and it's sickening. Oh, so trans women have, eh? If any of my followers are trans, then you can unfollow me until you accept that what you have between your legs is what you are, whether you like it or not. Just because you identify as a girl doesn't mean you are one. You are absolutely no right to call yourself a woman when women with PCOS are struggling every single day. The sooner you realise there are two genders plus intersex, well, it still only makes it two genders, love. The sooner this world can get back to normal. You can identify as a fucking lobster before I care, but don't dare expect me to accept you. Fuck trans rights. But yeah, she is Corinne, you see, but she says she's part of the community. This is the issue. Right, so anyway, we're going to get more up to date now because I feel like we could get a bit further into it. So you've all got a good idea on exactly what she's like. We're now going to fast forward a few months. So we're going to go from there. So I'm going to read you a few notes out. So these are the notes as of the up to date. So this is the lead on from all this bullshit. So Kirsty has since claimed she has had another miscarriage before she went on her mini honeymoon, which was paid for by a video Kirsty had posted about a previous miscarriage. This was miscarriage number 2 at that point, which would have been September. Kirsty had not been seen on live for 3 weeks after this. During this time, on the 31st, Halloween, Kirsty posted a trigger warning miscarriage video, which would have been the 3rd child that she's lost this year by this point. So, Just to reiterate, she posted this, which said trigger warning miscarriage, that this was the heartbeat that was sent to her, that the nurse had sent on to her. So this was the heartbeat. Now, anyone that's got a Samsung and has another device or has an Alexa, go and record a heartbeat. See how your layout turns out. I don't think no nurse is sending you this off a Samsung, do you? They found out her pregnant not long after coming back off her mini honeymoon. So this was her next loss that she was claiming. So her next one. Literally, yes. I see that. And she said that she had to gender at 6 weeks. And that's something we're going to talk about as well. We didn't know how to feel because we had not long suffered a miscarriage. We were scared but excited. And then she puts up that. Saw you on screen for the first time. There you go. Look, 6 weeks. So it's a P. Started with really heavily clots. A doctor's room. Waiting for more blood tests. An emergency scan. Hearing the word, sorry, can't find a heartbeat, a heart saying. Felt more breaking this time because we had seen you and heard you. Why is she in the middle of the street with a testo? Especially praising it around and holding it like that. Photos of the waiting room. Got booked in for blood test and ultrasound. However, Kirsty then posted 2 certificates, which she called Honour of Life certificates, which she says she was given by the nurses at the hospital, to be specific. So she said she was given this by the nurses at the hospital, right? Which is, I don't know if it will... So it's a birth certificate there. Now, the issue with this, there's 2 different dates. I don't know if you can vaguely see the dates through this picture here. So the top one here says the 17th. The bottom here says the 22nd, I believe it was. Let me see if we can zoom in. The 27th, there you go. Just to prove it to you. Now, why would they make such a boo-boo like that on the 22nd? Why would they make such a boo-boo? Because, as already been proven before in previous lives, that's because this was a printout. We found it. That's why. So look at that. Take a good look at that. Let's have a look at Kirsty's. So Kirsty's printed that off herself, hasn't she, and done it herself. So there's there. You can print them on Google, I know, and this is what Kirsty's done. This is what we're showing here. That's Kirsty's one. Oh, shit. That's Kirsty's one. Let's do that. Get rid of that. Kirsty's one's there. There's a document there to print. That's the document to print. That's what Kirsty's got printed. Of course, she's more than such a fucking weirdo. So, obviously, these are all PDF files and they're all downloadable. This one, though, she claims that she got from... she claims it come from the Support After Abortion Foundation, right? Well, that's American. That's American, hun. That is American. So it's another lie. Another downloadable PDF that she's got off. So let's be real. No nurse is actually giving anybody certificates for an abortion, especially from an abortion group at that age. As I said, you will notice the dates on these certificates that Kirsty has posted are 2 totally different dates that this so-called baby had passed. Let's not forget the nurse was meant to have given her these. So why would the nurse get it so wrong is a question I've got. That's because it's a lie. Also, under siblings, it's only Jessie and Savannah. So I don't know if I can zoom in enough for you. Look, under siblings there, it's only Jessie and Savannah. What about all the other 15, love? Where's the other 15? Where's the other 15 that you've lied about? Because there's 2 there as siblings, so where's the other 15 that you've lied about? No. 17th, 10, 24, 23rd, 10, 24, 22nd, 10, 24. Siblings, Jesse and Savannah, but you've claimed you've lost 10,000 children. I mean, you've lost the fucking village at this point. No, I know you don't, Claire, but this is what we're debunking. This is the whole point of it. Some give us exactly, but this is because she's an out and out liar. So as we know, that's the PDF file. Kirsty has then since uploaded a government certificate for baby loss. However, I feel this is important to state, with this certificate, you do not, and I repeat, you do not have to provide any medical evidence. You simply just apply for it online and here's the certificate. That's literally what it is. So this is her certificate that she's got. And then, hold on, let me just zoom in there. So this is her certificate. Can you see that? I'll zoom out a bit and we'll move it over. Hey Emma Sweet, you're right, babe. So that's a certificate she's got, okay? So here was just an idea of what you need to obtain that certificate. So, request baby loss certificate. You can get a certificate in memory of your baby if your pregnancy ends before 24 weeks or 28 if your pregnancy ended before 1st of October 1992. It's free to get a certificate. You do not need to request a certificate if you prefer not to. It's optional. The certificate is not a legal document. For example, you cannot use it to claim benefits, la da 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 da. If your pregnancy is from 24 weeks onwards, you need to register a stillbirth instead. Big up for the treasure box, Chloe. If no one's dropped heart me, drop your heart me's. So this is what you need to be able to obtain that I've just showed you. So you need to be able to give these details: date of baby loss, place of baby loss, baby's SE, and the baby's name. If you choose not to answer these questions, the sections will be blank on the certificate. That's all you need. That is it. That is absolutely all you need. Before you start, it's this: your NHS number or your postcode registered with GP, the mobile phone number or address registered with your GP, permission from other parent or their email address if you want their name or certificate. That's it, shit. That is this one is that you would have to apply for this one. This one we're saying. So the one I've just showed you. So this certificate here that Kirsty has, you would have to apply for, and it's totally free. Just in case anyone did wonder, if you wanted it. It's totally free to apply for, but the point is, what we're saying is with Kirsty, like, to go as far as her lies, is that the fact is you don't need to prove anything. You don't literally need to prove nothing. You've just got to answer those couple of questions and that's it. You'll get given a certificate. It's that's why we're going through this bit. But as you can see, that's what you need to use. This is off the Gov website, because I wouldn't like to lie to you. Before you start, it's your NHS registered, your number or postcode registered with your GP, the mobile phone number or email address registered with your GP, permission from the other parent and their email address if you want their name on the certificate. So, just so you know, that's what you had to say. You can ask for a certificate if all the following are apply. If you've lost one before 24 weeks of pregnancy, 28 weeks. But 28 weeks before, if it's the 1st of October 1992. Yes, I know, right? I know. So obviously, Kirsty claims the baby she lost was a little girl, that she knew this because she had a blood test to confirm the gender of the baby. Now, this would be at roughly this time. Let me just go back up. This would have been roughly at this time, okay? So 6 weeks. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can only have these done at 6 weeks onwards. You can't have them done before. She ain't going to pull up nothing. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I pretty much think I'm right in that. Who's Kirsty? Kirsty Victoria. If you search her name, you'll see what it is. Right. So yeah, so she claims that she knew this because she had the blood test to confirm the gender of the baby. Now, this is possible, however, the sample can only be taken from 6 weeks and it takes a week to process. Kirsty has claimed that she lost a baby at 6 weeks, which meant it would have been impossible for her to know what gender, as it wouldn't have been back in time, and therefore she wouldn't have been able to put that the baby was a female on certificates. And if it's a private blood test, and it is a private blood test, which cost around £89, and there's an example of how you do it. There's for the test to try and find out the gender, etc. It's just a little thing there for you, just so you can see. So this is how we know she's lying. This is the private scan we just showed you, but it has to be from 6 weeks onwards. And she had a big... Oh, was that meant to say a boy? A friend of mine, I suppose, gender. So, do we all remember Kirsty's certificates that I've just shown you, where she said the baby had passed on the 22nd of October? I just want you to bear that date in mind. So now let's check out Kirsty's sister Facebook and what she said. Right. This is Kirsty's sister, 22nd of October. This year. My girls have had a C-section. So my girls that have had a C-section after the 3rd degree tier, what's your experience from all the way through, prepping for it, the procedure, the recovery? How's it for you now, months or years down the line? My consultant recommended one due to tearing the first time, so I don't mind this time. What's your thoughts, girls? Now, Kirsty didn't comment on this video, on this status at all, which was unusual for Kirsty, actually, because she comments all over her sister's stuff, left, right and centre. And that's just like proof of one of the comments, look. So, here... Good thing. 7th of November, as a parent, one of the biggest eye-openers is watching the people who should love my children put little to no effort into knowing them. Kirsty's bang on it. You know we love being to pieces and it warms my heart watching her grow and getting to know her little personality. But Kirsty, you lost your baby on this date, didn't you? You claimed this year. So on the day your sister announces that she's going through some shit and that, all of a sudden you lose a baby, yeah? 22nd of October. It's funny how it seems to be exactly the same day. I mean, coincidence? I think not. So, as you've seen, Kirsty's sister has announced she is pregnant, which is the same day Kirsty claims hers had passed. Kirsty also doesn't comment on the sister's post, but we know she does comment on her post regularly. Other than that, but didn't comment on that one. So while Kirsty was away, she moves out and she decided that she's buying her own place and money wasn't an issue, which the rest of these you're going to get videos to go with in a minute when I go through the videos in the Discord. So I'm going to show you this video because this is the one where money wasn't an issue. This one's easy to hand straight to me. Oh, let me unmute her.
We're still on the council list, however, we have decided just to it'd be easier to buy. We're in an Airbnb, it's a studio. We found a temporary place until we found our forever home, so it doesn't matter whether it's expensive, money's not an issue. People are just jealous because we can afford places and they can't. We can afford it, so...
But you're on benefits, how can you afford a place, hun? You got all this money, but you're back in your mum's box room, hun. But you've got all this money. It's Kirsty Victoria X wanting to know her name, sorry.
What's it matter? I mean, I came up with the idea, like buying a place, still on the council list, however,
but
we have decided
her partner last week had claimed on live, and I didn't catch it on screen record, which I'm really annoyed at myself, but her partner had claimed on live last week that actually they got declined for all the checks for private renting and that they had to go cancel. So, money clearly is an issue, isn't it? She claims, obviously, she's got enough money in there, but you don't have enough money to book a proper honeymoon. And as I just told you, Nathan slipped up on the live and said that he was getting it cancelled as he didn't get approved for a private rented property. So that would suggest to me, Kirsty, that you're pretty skint and not that well off. Plus, you're in receipt of benefits. However, you're back at your mum's box room, which Kirsty claims her mum needs her right now because of her mental health. Oh, life used to cancel shit herself. So if anyone can recast their minds back to 12 weeks ago, Kirsty claims, why do we need a flat? But did your mum actually kick you out, Kirsty? Is that more the truth? Is that more how it went? Because I reckon that's how it went. I reckon you had a Barney and got kicked out, didn't you, Kirsty?
We're in an Airbnb.
So, I am now going to go to all the latest videos that we have collected to everything that I have just told you in Word. Oh, it's the wrong one. Let's go to Kirsty. So I do have to go back a month or so apologies. Because, when someone lies so much, a file gets filled up so quickly. Right, so we're going to... Yeah, right. So we kind of scruffed over all this, didn't we? So we're going to go from here. 12 weeks ago, we don't need a flat. There are more people in need. Her words. Oh, my nose and my throat. And big up to my mods for keeping on top of everything, you little legends.
Why do we need a flat?
And if you ain't dropped a heart, me, please do.
We're living with my mum. We're happy to be living here. We have a roof over our head. There are more people that need flats than any. There are more people in need of flats than we are. We are happy the way we are. There are more people out there that need it more than us.
Oh, thank you, Charlie, for the teachers.
That is all we need. Thank you.
It does. Notice the weird obsession with kiddos on the more in the background. Famous, like, TikTokers and celebrities and shit. I think they're YouTubers.
Yada, yada.
So she don't need a house, but you're back in your mum's box room after being in that Airbnb, right? Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Thought she just bought a house, but she's back at home. But this was just before she left. This is another lie Kirsty tells. Because mummy pays for everything, she admitted they only top up the freezer and the mum does a shop. So this is another lie Kirsty tells. I've had 4 live babies and...
You couldn't be more wrong.
Thank you for the art,
This is not my 5th pregnancy. I have had miscarriages and a stillbirth as well. Just because I've had live children, just because I have 4 children that's alive, does not mean I haven't had any. Does not mean I haven't been pregnant again as well. I've had miscarriages and I've had stillbirth. So it's nice to see that you
started over her own lives then. Yep, just you had it. She only has 1 kid, for clarification. 1 kid and 1 kid only. That was pretty much the end of that one. Right, this was her saying she's spoken to a doctor. Say that again, Soph.
And the kid that she neglected.
Yes. She didn't give him the treatment that he needed. She doesn't have the kid in her possession, no.
Lisa. Yes, I have spoken. Yes, I have spoken to the doctor about my medication, and yes, I am allowed to keep taking it.
Got taken out of a care, Susan. So 10 minutes later, after this video, it was I haven't seen a midwife. I only found out yesterday.
When you're in one.
Because she wasn't looking after it. He needed treatments for himself and stuff like that.
I've not had a midwife appointment yet. I found out yesterday, people. Slow down. I can't fucking rush the pregnancy.
Spam the Kirsty emote.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, the partner did punch the nan. We did reiterate over that.
I can't make a pregnancy go any fucking faster than it wants to. Holy crap, people are sick.
And just for those guys, again, just for those who haven't seen the first part or part 1 to Kirsty's exposure, you can check out The Observer on YouTube. Click her profile, click playlist, and then it's Billy Awareness / exposure. So remember, she just said she'd see a doctor, but then 10 minutes later, she hadn't seen a midwife yet. And then this is her admitting she don't take anything for a PCOS. The Observer is brilliant. She captures most
No, I'm
things
not on
better.
metformin for a PCOS. I did not say that right.
Oh, no, mute it down.
Maya? Sorry, I haven't pronounced that right.
Oh, they get even worse, Jess. If anyone wants to join in
How
on
do
the
I go with
stickers, you can sub.
PCOS? I don't really. Yes, I do adult content.
We have everyone's orifice nearly at it. We've got Kev's orifice there. We've got pretty much Kirsty Bear. We've got it all. So, as I showed you on the 22nd of October, where Hannah asked about the C-section, we have just reiterated that before we come on. See that we've got it all. Right. I'm not even showing you that picture because it's Kirsty promoting her OF, and she's pretty much got a muffin top out and show. So Kirsty then put this on her story after this. I'm going to have to cover out the photo here just for everyone else's eyes. Why do you feel necessary to cheat yourself? Cheat myself? I make more money on OF than you will in your lifetime. Me and my husband, my husband and I have just bought a house and are planning our next investment. I'm self-confident and I'm not ashamed of who I am. Sorry. What I do is go fuck yourself, you ugly stepsister from Shrek looking bitch. She doesn't make that much, may I add. She doesn't own a house. She's in her mum's box bedroom. She doesn't own a house. That's a lie. That's an out and out right lie for you there. And of course, more recently, it's broke its thumb, it claims. Now, it's not even a sprain. It's not even broken. Listen, when I broke my thumb, it got taped up to my fucking finger with a little stick between it. That's it. That's literally what they done to mine when I broke my thumb, innit? Just taped up a little bit. So why the fuck has she got a full-blown cast on? Because she picked up a suitcase and got a... How'd you get your fucking fat fingers stuck in the wheel of a suitcase anyway? I don't get that. No, they haven't just moved out. They're still there, hun. They're still there. We watched them literally last night. They're still fully well there. No way you'd be able to finish anything looking at that content. Don't. I think I'd go on an automatic flop anyway.
So Claude just said we have checked the land registry and neither of them own a property.
Yep, that's another one. That is correct. That can all be checked. No one else has done it. She's done it herself. Don't think. See, thank you. Right? They just wouldn't go that far here. But I mean, shame she didn't drop it on her toe. But then it took me back to this memory, which the support that she has on In Hand 1. So this is recent. Remember. That this is recent. This is in the last couple of weeks. Hold on. Which is the same one she has done here back from 2022. I'll tell you, she really does look like Monster. For those of you that don't know who Monster is, let me just get it up. She looks like this one, man.
She has one step, but not in her car.
Right. Can't tell me she ain't looking like her. Like, this is what she's like. This is who she reminds me of. I think she's going to go around and do half of Worcestershire in. Honestly. It's a good film, that is a good film, though. 2 to 3 beers in a bag. So, this, surely, like, This would be something that they would use, but it's not normal practice of the way they're dressed, like a broken thumb or a sprained thumb, right? This would be something they would use, but that's not common practice, as we all know. Who is she and what has she done? To give you a quick breakdown, love, it has lied about losses, stillbirths of multiple children, 17 to be precise. Claimed its dad raped her and had children at 11 years old. Claimed it had cancer, set up a GoFundMe to scam people. Pregnancy test turned out to be an ovulation test. She claimed her granddad SA'd her. As I've just said, stillbirths, deaths, PCOS, stolen phones, rings. Claims people imitated her Twitter, even though the Twitter is in her child's name. And she sells photos and God knows what on this. And let's not forget her partner punched her nan in the pub and knocked her out. It's Kirsty Victoria, so that's who she is. So there was just a couple of examples, look, of just what we done, because it's what we do. Right, I'm going to do a slow-mo for you. Look at the screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at the screen. That's what you get him. Sorry. Right, so we've gone through that one. We've done that. So, this was Kirsty's new sticker. This was today. This was put in today, so this was our refresh of uploading shit in there today. Right, so Kirsty's sticker here on the when this was done, which wasn't long ago, Children in Need ears on, with her pudsey ears. She's like, right, cunt. And it says, no, I'm not trans. No, I'm not a male. I'm a woman with PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, which means I have cysts on my ovaries and I'm able to grow a beard. This is who we're talking about when you crack me out. Now I need therapy. You need more than that, love. You'll be scarred for fucking life with this one, honestly. Don't even think about checking out his Twitter unless you want a fucking ticker attack. So that's a sticker, look, that she feels that she has to state that she's not trans, okay? Sat there looking very serious with her pussie's ears on. I would not even be able to sit there and have a straight-faced conversation with her while she was sat there looking at me like that. What's her Twitter? Her Twitter's in her kid's name. What if you ask the mods, one of them might put it in there for you. It's true. You know, dude. I just watched it. She should be in the funny farm. You ain't fucking kidding. So let's have a little listen to this video. I don't know what this one is because it's not titled.
What do you mean PCOS insulin? I don't know. 1 second.
Yeah, so in the past, and she was foul-mouthed and vile she is.
What do you mean PCOS insulin?
PCOS insulin. So she doesn't know what PCOS insulin is, basically. So she hasn't really got a clue about PCOS, yeah, and Close put the same thing there. So hasn't really got a clue about PCOS. Here's Nathan Dash Mohammed. And this is the adult baby.
My name's Mohammed.
Subs, can we spam the adult baby emotes in the chat, please? Thank you. You kind of got to look at Lucy, innit? I was give her a lesson. So bear in mind, this man's a cook at an old people's home. And by that, I mean he pings stuff in the microwave. Is what I'm doing. Why am I taking the piss out of PCOS? I'm not taking the piss out of it. The fact is, this woman's blatantly lying about it, you fool. But thanks for your comment and pushing us out there, Chloe. You may stay and still comment. But I'm not taking the piss. The fact is, we're making very many people aware of what this woman's like, what she's done and what she's lied about. But if you're going to stand by that sort of shit, if you're going to stand by her lying about it, then that's down to you at the end of the day. More for you for being so dumb. Like, more for you for not having a brain cell, hon. So this was like, he literally has black friends.
I'm only going to do my hot water bowls for it.
You dented it.
Okay. Well, you are you. Chloe Lou, come back to me when you can learn to spit a sentence, babe.
He's no fucking. He's not bloody racist. For God's sake, shut up. I thought we were doing missions and shit.
Right, I'm going to end the custom.
I mean,
Right.
he literally has black friends. How the fuck is he racist?
Right, smiley face if you'd marry an adult baby, sad face if you wouldn't. We're going to re-listen to that one so you can hear it again.
I'm only going to do my whole little bowls, right?
You dented it. Oi, actually quick. You know fucking what, you dickhead?
He's not bloody racist. For God's sake, shut up.
I thought we were doing missions and shit.
I mean, he literally has black friends. How the fuck is he racist?
Listen, I've got black friends, but I can still say something racist to them. It doesn't mean you're not racist. It just means that those friends accept it. So 77 of you said no, 3 of you said you would. 3 of you said, right, which 3 are they? Which 3 are marrying the adult babies? Which 3 are ya? Right, next one, obviously, which we've gone through the scan. So this was her scan that she says she put up, as we've seen. I've already shown this bit, but I will show it again. The 3 are Kirsty's kids. She don't have kids, she has 1. As I can tell you, that's been sent and recorded on a Samsung. I can tell you that myself because that's exactly how mine looks. If you sort of was guilty, I'm guilty, I said yes. It's all right. Don't worry. Listen, just be confused. Be honest, innit? Do you know what I mean? So obviously, like we say, anyone who's got a Samsung will know that is recorded on a Samsung. That does not look like an iPhone when you record at all. My Samsung looks a spitting image of that. Only 2 names on the sibling part. Yes, that's what we said. What about the other 15, eh? Where are the other 15 names? But let's not forget that she also said that she had a baby with someone else 6 years ago and he ran off with her sister. We're almost in 2025, but I've loved you since 2012. Yeah, of course you have, love. We've done the test and the certificates and stuff like that. Thank God. And we've done the request of the baby's details and how you would get that. My girl's in the C-section. This was her saying, obviously, she's buying a house.
I'm still on the council list. However, we have decided just to it'd be easier to buy since we're in an
So we know she's going to buy a house.
Studio.
But
Thank
actually,
you, sir.
turns out she's lying.
Why do we need a flat?
I really need to blow my nose.
We're living with my mum. We're happy to be living here. We have a roof over our head. There are more people that need flats than there are more people in need of flats than we are. We are happy the way we are. There are more people out there that need it more than us. We have a roof over our heads.
There you go.
That is all we need.
That's all she needs.
Thank you.
Let me just... Right, 1 second. So, just to recap over the whole thing. So, Kirsty has now upped her count of lying about 17 losses of children, her dad grape, serious illness, i.e. cancer, because she says she had that. I don't know if I can get that to hand to prove that to you. It is in the Discord, but it's just how much scrolling, because this woman has lied about so much. We have that many fucking things, it's unreal. So yeah, she set up a GoFundMe to con people. That was when she had the big C, so she said. The pregnancy test we know for a fact were ovulation tests. Claimed her granddad had SAIDA. Lied about multiple deaths, births, PCOS. She stole a phone and a ring. One being off a dog walker, one being off a nan. She claimed people imitated her Twitter and created a fake profile of her. It's definitely her account in her child's name. She claims that she was moving out and that they were travelling, but Nathan still had to work, so they weren't travelling that far. They can only be travelling around Worcester. They had enough money. They didn't need to worry about money. Her partner punched her nan and knocked her out. When it first found out it had PCOS and found out it was normal, it thought it was originally trans. Like I said it had cancer. I think I've pretty much, and obviously like a few little bits we've seen there. With the recent deaths, we have already pinpointed the lies about that. Like, it seems to be she's stealing other people's stories. That's the vibe I've always got from her. It's that watching her, I find her quite manipulative, angry. I find that she uses other people's stories to make them her own. I do feel she has taken advantage of vulnerable people from the extreme or the extremities of the lies, shall I say. I don't dispute some things obviously happened to her in her childhood, but just who, by, and what is still in question, and it raises a lot of question. She was in the care system for a bit, but just what happened. But I tell you what, it fascinates me to high heaven, this woman. She fascinates me because I find there is such a fixation. So in my opinion, I find there is such a fixation on children. It's all very odd. It's not right. It's not okay. It all seems very weird to me. Very, very weird. And that's why I stay fascinated by her. Oh, it's lied about lots of stuff. It's lied about a hell of a lot of stuff. It is, I mean, I don't know. I just think the obsession there with, it's like she wears nappies, her partner wears nappies. The stickers that are around her clock. He acts as a baby. She's feeding him. She's changing him. She's claiming to lose all these children. Do you know what? I know with PCOS, it's really hard to conceive. My mate has the biggest trouble, and she actually just gave up in the end because she could not conceive. She just lost a couple, and she couldn't do it. And I know people can conceive on it. However, why are you going to constantly lie about kids and having them and then them passing? Why are you going to constantly lie about that? Nappies, yes, they wear nappies. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's not like even Huggies are giving them a promotion, do you know what I mean? So they're not even getting that. But let's not forget that not even a month ago, they were moving out and travelling, but then Nathan had to work, so they can obviously only travel around Worcestershire. And the emotes you're seeing spammed in the comments right now, they're him and her. She's the one with the bitch, yes. The skinny one. Whereas the kid she had, the kid is in a much better place away from her. A much better place. Kid's got a better life than she could have ever given, that's a fact. I was in a TikTok last time, they said, right, so they have been live on, I believe, Nathan's account. I believe she got banned again. I believe if you just type in Nathaniel Collins, it should come up. But they've been going live on that account because she literally got unbanned and banned again. Should never looked at her Twitter now. I told you not to do it. You didn't listen. I mean, don't look at her Twitter if you don't want mentally scarring, because it won't do you any good.
We do not take no responsibility. You chose to do that.
Hey Sue, you right, babe? How are you? Is there anything that I've missed out on, mods? Have I covered everything to date?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
I think that's fair, to be fair.
The only thing I worked out is possibly where the council park place, where they claim that the mother kicked him out, is basically they tried getting one over with council, thinking, oh, I'll chuck them out, the same baby being, they'll get council place, and that fell through. It did that plan did where?
She claimed she was pregnant as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you're saying you think they would have used that, like, mum's kicked me out, I might get a place, it didn't quite work out, then come along, it was pregnant. I reckon, is it a chance that she then went and tried to get a council place. It didn't quite work out. You still have to wait a while till baby would have been here anyway. And she just thought, fuck it, go back home because we can't afford 12 months in this Airbnb.
And the fact that she claimed she was 6 weeks pregnant this time, but it was not that long ago when she was the ovulation test. So how could she be 6 weeks?
I know.
Like in the space of like, what, a month and a bit?
She says she passes all gifts on to creators, and that's probably lies too. Listen, Kirsty is making money off her videos, whether you like it or not. She is making money off her videos. So I know she is making some money. Why is the mother? So her mother, she's gone back to her mother because Kirsty claims her mother needs her at the moment because of her mental health. I mean, surely Nathan singing and screaming at all hours in the morning is not going to help her mental health. But who am I to judge? Because I know if I was going in a mental health spiral, I don't want no cunt around me, and I want to be in total silence and in my own shit, in my own way. I just don't want no one around me. I just want to lay in bed and do what I'm doing.
Using the excuse that the mum ain't well and that because their plan didn't work. So it's like, oh, we can't use that excuse, so we'll use this excuse, if you get me.
Yeah, there was another one. But like I say, there's a fixation, and I'd like to know, I don't know if it's like an illness or a mental health condition or something, but she is obsessed with kids, young ones, and stuff like that. Like you're sharing a bed with someone who dresses as a baby.
I'm going back to when she did that post about, saying that she's got polycystic ovaries and it means, having a cyst on your ovary. That cyst can disappear, because I had one at the age of 12, and when I went for my last scan, they said that the cyst was gone, and that's when they diagnosed me with polycystic ovaries, after that cyst was gone. So it doesn't always stay.
And this is what I mean. So just to clarify to you lot, she has one child and one child only. I'm not going to say this child's name, but it's hardly none of the children that you've heard apart from one. You've seen one child's name. Try and guess which one it is if you can. She does only have one child. Is she trans? No. She claims that she found out she had PCOS, and that actually she thought that meant she wanted to be a boy. So she started T and then found out that actually it was totally normal.
But they wouldn't stop
I need to blow my nose safe. I've been needing to blow it for ages.
But they wouldn't stop the testosterone after a month, because it takes more than a month for it to fully get into your system anyways. Probably JW.
Well, that's better. I'm back.
At least don't do a netting, do it online.
Oh, don't. I can't just know what to say. Who's Mama 3? Who's this?
Hello?
No knowledge at all of any of this.
Hello?
And I will do whatever that takes.
Hello?
Are you there?
Do you know you're in the box?
There are lots of people who use my account.
Casually watching
I
telly.
bet she's frozen.
Oh shit, what do I do?
I seen her on a bus. She took trans space for a reborn. Yeah, see, I would be the sort of guy, if I had any of my godchildren or anything like that with me, you'd be rammed off that bus with that buggy and that reborn. I would pick it up and throw it off. Hello, J Dubs.
Hello, beautiful. You alright?
Hi.
You're right.
Alright. Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Oh, she follows me, but no idea who she is. She's an absolute wrong, and the lies are overwhelming. So if she's having sex with her hubby, is she having it with a man or a man-child? It's weird. Well, I would put it down to being a man-child. It's exactly what I would put it as. However, I would put it on borderline predatory.
I think he's shooting blanks. I personally think that's probably why she can't get pregnant.
In anything, considering he's wearing nappies.
That surprised me.
The boxes are open, guys, if you would like to have your say or know anything or want to add anything.
Yes, they wear nappies. If that's posted a video about adult babies, what's saying they were weird? Because it is. It's weird. I don't care if you're an adult baby in here right now. You're weird if you are. It's not normal. And I would never promote it ever to be normal. anyone who don't want to know, I suppose, do not look at the Twitter, innit? She's not an adult baby, no. She just claims she wears nappies because of, is it incontinence?
Yeah,
I don't know if I used the right word. I don't know if it's that one.
That's right, yeah.
She uses it for pleasure.
But to us, it's really weird. No, they're not normal. To any adult wanting to act or be a baby would never, in my opinion, never be all right. This is Kirsty Victoria. Do you want me to just quickly chuck her photo up in the background of me? Just for a minute, just for those of you asking. This one.
God, that face.
You can swipe, if you swipe that way, the comments will go off and you'll be able to see exactly. But this is who we're talking about. Is this one? Kirsty Victoria. Is she actually on there? Let's check her out if she is. That time I saw on TikTok.
I think you
Generally thought they were a gay couple. I love it.
Oh dear.
How you doing, wife? Are you good?
I'm all right, hubby. You?
Good. Yeah, not bad.
What time was on?
I sound a bit iffy because it's my chest.
Nathan's account. No, she's not on Nathan's account. No, they're not live, so we're alright. But our tiny boys, she can go down in the background. I passed out my blood for her shoes. I thought if you took tea, it would mess up your system. We're taking you swipe to remove comments, so it's, to me, it's left to right. So I would swipe it from this way towards the boxes.
If you can't, hold the screen and it should say a clear display. Just hit that.
Yeah, or that. Or I'll just get out your way for a sec. Oh, she's disappeared. So there you go. I might have a better one of her. So I shouldn't scroll through that. It's a bit dangerous scrolling through my thing like that. I don't know how I'm going to pop
You're
up.
hiding. What are you hiding?
I'll not look for any more photos just in case I click on something I shouldn't. I find women are predatory for some reason. Mine doesn't. It's an iPhone 15. See mine, I just swipe it off and the comments go off.
I think it's more Android users because I can't do it.
I mean, my mods, they'll spam the subs, just spam the old Kirsty and Nathan emotes in the chat. You'll be able to see it like that as well. But that's who we're generally talking about, is those two. I mean,
Have one of me.
they're definitely an odd bunch, to say the least. And this man's looking after your nans and granddads if you're from Worcestershire. This man's microwave David. Here we go, look. Here we go, just make it. Should, like, I think the comments are there for you again, aren't they? The comments are in the way for them. But if you can swipe the comments off, then there you go. That's who we're talking about. And there's, so below me is the partner as an adult baby. That's my left. So it's probably your right. To my left of me is Kirsty. To the bottom of me is the adult baby, her partner. Hold the screen down. It should give you the clear display option for iPhone users.
Yeah.
iPhone users, hold your finger down on the screen. It should give you clear display. What's her Twitter? Ask the mods in there. For things like their Twitter, just add one of the mods or stuff like that.
I'll whack a poll up for her socials. The first one is her Twitter. There's the poll.
Isn't that a good-looking family portrait?
Oh God.
Antonia, sweet, you're in the box. Did you know you're in the box and did you want the box? Before I accept you.
All of Kirsty's socials are in the poll. The first one is her Twitter.
You don't want the box. Okay, sweet. All right, I'll reject it if you don't want the box. There you go. It's not letting me swipe the comments off. Maybe the layout. Louise, are you iPhone as well?
Oh my God.
If you're iPhone, hold your screen down and see if it gives you clear display. But I swipe right to left or left to right, whatever way it is. That's my supper, mate. One of them.
Just for everyone that is wondering why her wall looks like that, it's not mold. It's where they tried to wash off the paint. That's why it looks.
There you go,
muddy.
Samson. Swipe right fast. Morgan's a fantastic Samsung user. what they've done. What you'd be better off asking what they haven't done, which isn't a lot. As you swipe, it works and a lot now. Maybe it's just Tickers, because Tickers has been real dodgy over the last couple of days. Josie, do you know you're in the box and do you want the box?
Oh my God, the Chiefs are losing, Danny.
Can someone fill you in? Oof. So, in a nutshell, Charlene, I'll give you it in a roundabout. Kirsty has lied about having 17 children and losses of 17 children. Dad Grape lied about having cancer, set up a GoFundMe to con people. Pregnancy test was actually an ovulation test. Claimed a granddad SADA. Like I say, multiple deaths, births, PCOS, stolen phone in a ring.
All right, mate.
She's moving out. She's rich. They're travelling. The partner punched her nan in the back of the head.
23-14, Dan.
Yeah, you know, and went through its trans phase. Oh, it don't work when Billy's in the small box. Right, for those guys, let me just switch it over. Does it work now for you? Try and swipe your comments off now, see if it works.
Or if not, hold your screen.
Right, fast. Does it work for you?
Yeah.
And for Apple users...
But not for me, it don't.
So,
I'm on Apple.
Yeah, so Apple users, hold your screen down and include display. That's how you get rid of comments if you want it to.
Hold your screen down for at least 2-3 seconds and it will show up.
Yes, Josie, sorry I didn't see if you wanted it up or not. There we go.
Alright, sorry to interrupt. Let me...
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hiya. I just want to say, if you actually search her up on Google and put Kirsty Victoria TikTok, it actually does come up with PCOS, fibro, autism, and bipolar.
Yep.
It does, yes.
And also, if you research him, you can actually find that he did get charged with punching her nan.
Yep. See, now a lot of people don't know, right? So we did an exposure going back a couple of months ago, and it's up on the Observer's YouTube, and it was a 3-hour live where we went from pretty much late childhood right up until more or less a couple of months ago, and we pulled everything out. Literally, we pulled it all apart. And today we decided to come on, and because over the last couple of months she has also lied a hell of a lot more in that process. So hence why the part 2 has ended up happening with it. But like I said, she has lied about so much stuff, and even to this day there has been more kids added to that she's lied about. And like you said, there are articles for you guys in the comments on her partner that did punch her, and he did get charged, and he's been charged for a couple of things as well. It's not just that. I think one was being abusive to the officers or something stupid like that. But yes, you can find that also on Google. I would have been mortified not on TikTok laughing and joking. I fibre most days. I can't even walk. But yeah, the first exposure is up on the Observer's YouTube. It's not on my YouTube, it's on the Observer's. Click her profile, click playlist, and then it's Billy Awareness Exposure.
And I think I did find something on TikTok where she actually did take tea for a year plus.
Yeah,
and
she
she's
did.
also denying that and then blaming it on the PCOS. My cousin actually has it and she can't have kids. And then when she's lying about being pregnant and losing kids, I've lost 2, so I'm very thankful of having my 2 now. So the amount of people she's triggering on her live is beyond. That's why I don't watch her anymore, because she's just always on about it, and it's like, okay, many people go through it.
Yeah. On Twitter, it looks like she's been in hospital, and you can see her notes filed if she uploads. Sorry, J-Dubs. There we go, that's how to get it. Right, so the first awareness, the part 1 to the awareness, J-Dubs is going to show you what to do. So you go onto the Observer's profile, playlist, scroll to Awareness and Exposure by Billy, and then it's the 3-hour live. And that's the first one where we debunked absolutely everything and we tore it right apart. If you've all got 3 hours of your time at any point, you can watch it, or at any point and watch it in bits. But tonight's one, for anyone that should miss it, will end up on my one. And also there will be a few FYP pages that I know have recorded and will also post it. So it'll be found somewhere. You'll be able to find it. And then, same with that. You click on playlists and then it'll be in. So we've got some new content coming. We've got Rent-A-Gob Awareness and we've got the Rent-A-Gob Long and Roundup. But coming is the Mob Mentality, the debate. And that will be going in just YouTube. Ramming ourselves right up the Huns.
Do you know what, Kirsty and her husband just remind me of a Lucy and Brian 2.0.
This is the vibes we kind of got. So now we fell into the rabbit hole purely through him finding out he was an adult.
Oh, mate, he makes a big box now. Sorry.
And then we ended up right here where we are with them now. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's never ending.